Good evening, fans, and welcome to Skyhawk Update. It was another outstanding week for the Hill. We're talking tournament champs, overtime heroics, and how about the first 2-0 start to conference play in 5 years for a certain football program? We've got you all covered. This is Skyhawk Update.
That's right, Craig. Excellence across the board for the Skyhawks as each program combined to reach into double figures and bring home a grand total of 10 wins for the Skyhawks. We will kick it off with women's soccer, trying to continue their winning ways and their undefeated season. They played 2 games this week, and the first was a contest on Tuesday afternoon at home against the St. Mike's team from Vermont. Stonehill's in their white jerseys, St. Mike's in the purples, and started off early for Stonehill with a goal from Renee Trudeau, bottom corner off the pass from Christine Moody. The two of them would hook up later in the game. It's 1-0 Skyhawks. Now we're over to the second half. After a great ball in from St. Mike's and the header, keeper Amy Wheaton with a great save and keeps the Stonehill Skyhawks up 1-0. But late in the second half, off the free kick, it's Carly Prestana. She scores. We're headed to overtime. It's tied 1-1, and the Stonehill keeper Amy Wheaton not at all happy about it. But here's where Moody and Renee would hook up again off a great volley pass. It's Moody with a high shot. It's good. The Stonehill Skyhawks win 2-1, and they would draw a later contest at 0. Stonehill Volleyball trying to continue their momentum from a home opener against Assumption, which they swept, and they traveled to Boston for the Bentley College Invitational to do battle against 3 out-of-conference and out-of-state opponents. The Lady Skyhawks were able to carry that momentum and build upon it, turning in a clean sweep of the tournament. They started it off with a 3-1 win over Georgian Court of New Jersey, followed by a 3-2 victory over Wilmington University of Delaware, and finishing off the weekend with a 3-1 victory against Queen College of New York. 2 big standouts for the Skyhawks in Boston were Erin Kelly, who recorded her 1,000th career dig, and Kirsten Arvidsson, named to the Bentley Invitational first all-tournament team. Next up, this team travels to St. Anselm's to face off with the Hawks.
Men's football accomplished the unthinkable last week as they took down Southern Connecticut State University for the first time in program history. This week featured a reverse challenge, extend a 7-year streak of dominance over cross-state rival St. Anselm's College to claim their 7th consecutive Bronze Hawk trophy. Could they do it? Let's find out. First road game of the season, Skyhawks in white, those other Hawks in navy blue. On to the first quarter, Demetrius Troy got the running game going early for Stonehill. He picks up 10 yards, and that sets up this pass. Meyer to sophomore wide receiver Nate Robitaille. Touchdown Stonehill. They take an early 7-0 lead, but St. Anselm's strikes right back. This is Stephen Cuipa, 35 yards to Justin Bernard. They would miss the extra point, though, and fall behind 7-6. That list of this trickery, getting a little fancy. It's a bazooka pass. Justin Bernard, 52 yards to Brandon Gomes for the touchdown. St. A's up 13-7. Now to the second quarter, Stonehill College looking to respond. It's Jesse Hunt finding Gordon McLeod for 21 yards, and that sets up Demetrius Troy on a 1-yard run. Touchdown run for Troy. That was his first and only. Now we go to the opening drive of the third. Meyer's going to get picked off by Ethan Sylvain. 45 yards in the return. St. A's shocking everyone here, up 20-14 early. But the Skyhawks would rally. Meyer recovers and hits fullback Tyler Williams for a touchdown. Skyhawks go ahead. They would add another and then begin this grinding drive. Here is a key 4th-and-1 pickup from Demetrius Troy. They're trying to kill the clock, and that sets up Justin Willis. They get the power back in there, and he picks up a nice 11-yard gain to put Stonehill close to the goal. This is the second run on 2nd-and-1. He gets all the way down to the 1-yard line. But on this play, Willis is going to get driven back. St. A's showing a little bit of resistance, but he would not be denied. 2nd and goal, rumbling in. Justin Willis, with his first touchdown of the season, caps a 16-play, 80-yard drive, lasting 8 minutes and 12 seconds. And that would have done St. A's in for the night, but Mickey Maela is going to put on the finishing touch. Interception on the 5-yard line. Stonehill cruises with a victory on the road. They improve their record to 2-1. Overall, 2-0 in conference play and take their 7th consecutive Bronze Hawk trophy. Congratulations, Skyhawks. You earned that one. We take it over to men's soccer. Men can't seem to catch a break in September. They've dropped their last 3 games by just 1 goal in each, 2 of which saw overtime action. Could they rewrite their fortunes this weekend? Let's find out. Home contest for the men. Stonehill in white, conference juggernaut Southern Connecticut State University wearing the blues, and it was a defensive struggle throughout. Stonehill's goalkeeper, Adam Coella, very active, as you can see here. A couple of nice saves for the Skyhawks in the first half. Stonehill had a handful of scoring opportunities, but none as golden as this. Tyler Brodnick's going to fire one from outside the box, and it gets off the fingertips of Greg Cumston. Great save by the senior goalie. And in the 80th minute, Southern Connecticut would deliver the game-winning goal and down the Skyhawks at home.
The Stonehill men's tennis team opened up play this week on a hot streak, starting off with an 8-1 win over Franklin Pierce University with standout play by Brett Armstrong, who swept matches in both singles and doubles play, along with his partner Tom Alimo, where they won 8-0. St. Anselm's was next for the Skyhawks, and the men's team also swept that match by a final score of 9-0, with standout victories by singles player Chris Martin, who won 6-0, 6-0, and Alimo and Armstrong continued their strong opening, sweeping their match once again. The team looks to keep riding high in their next match against Clark University at home on Wednesday afternoon. The women's tennis team also opened up play this week, and they were perfect with a home match against in-conference Franklin Pierce on Friday afternoon. The Lady Skyhawks swept the Ravens 9-0, and that play was highlighted in singles by Caitlin Martin, who swept her match 6-0, 6-0, and the doubles team of Chelsea Hadrich and Christy Togman seen here in the midst of an 8-1 win. They continued their perfect play in a road match against St. Anselm, with standout play coming from Annalise Kump, who took her singles match by a final score of 6-0, 6-1. The Stonehill field hockey team split their two matches this week, still in non-conference play. They started off on a high, traveling down to Long Island, New York, and toppling the Adelphi Panthers by a final score of 3-1. Chelsea Fizzelli, Devin Ingersoll, and Jennifer Foley were the scorers, and Jessica Lorindo kept her big season up. Big day passing the ball. She turned in 2 assists. They didn't fare quite as well in their next match, and they fell at home to Bellarmine University by a final score of 4-3. Jennifer Foley had a big week and contributed another goal, with Kelsey Davis and Erica Kelly also chipping in 1 goal apiece. Their next game is their conference opener, a home tilt against visiting UMass Lowell this Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Nationally ranked men's and women's cross country dashed to Amherst for the Minuteman Invitational on Saturday. The challenge was on for both squads, and they rose to the occasion magnificently. The men nearly won the whole thing, finished in second place with 45 points to Division I UMass's 39. Senior captain Ethan Penny anchored the Skyhawks with a third-place finish on the 8-kilometer course, running a career-best time of 24 minutes and 26 seconds. The Stonehill women also managed a second-place finish behind number 14 nationally ranked Division I Boston College. Senior captain Carolyn McBride posted the Skyhawks' top finish of the afternoon with a time of 19 minutes and 8 seconds on the 5-kilometer course for a 16th place overall finish. The fall seasons are in full swing and things are already heating up. It's a heavy travel week ahead for most programs, but you can catch a great weekend as men's and women's soccer, field hockey, and football all play home contests on Family Weekend.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Skyhawk Update. That's all one word. And you can also check us out on YouTube and Channel 9, and we will be coming at you all year long with scores, highlights, news, and more. For Brendan Murray and Craig Riotto, along with the whole team here at SCSN, thanks for watching and have a great night.